Here in the I button and in the description box below you will get complete playlist of Fourier transform. Welcome to video number 26 and in this video we are going to solve problem number 1 based on application part of Fourier transform. So before I start this video I would request you to subscribe to my channel, and if you learn something from my videos then please hit the like button and do share the playlist of Fourier transform with your friends. If you are doing this you are supporting me. So let us start solving the first problem on the topic, that is application of Fourier transform. The question says solve del u upon del t equals to alpha square del square u upon del x square. The limit of x ranges from minus infinity to plus infinity. T is greater than or equal to 0 with conditions, with conditions u at x comma 0. It means at t equal to 0 u becomes f of x. U is a function of x and t. U is a function of x and t, and here the value of t is how much? 0. So at t equal to 0 function u becomes f of x. So what is given to us? That is del u upon del t equals to alpha square del square u upon del x square. Now if you have seen the video number 25, I have discussed which formula to use. Now here in this question the limit of x is from minus infinity to plus infinity. If the limit is from minus infinity to plus infinity for x, then in that case we are going to use infinite Fourier transform. So we are going to use infinite Fourier transform to solve this problem. So this part is given, and here u is a function of x and t, and minus infinity less than x less than infinity. This part is given, so we are going to apply Fourier transform on both the sides. Or you can say infinite Fourier transform on both the sides. So applying Fourier transform on both the sides for this equation, that is Fourier transform of del u upon del t equals to alpha square. Fourier transform of del square u upon del x square. Now for this part you must know the formula. The formula is, the formula for del square u upon del x square is equals to minus of s square f of u. This formula you must remember. So we can write this as this, that is d upon dt of f of u. This equals to alpha square minus in place of this we can write this, that is minus of s square f of u. Now now this f of u can be written as u bar. And u bar is a function of s and t. Remember that is u. U is a function of x and t, and u bar is a function of s and t. Basically you can say that is u bar. U bar is the Fourier transform of u. U bar is the Fourier transform of u. U is a function of x and t, and u bar is a function of s and t. So in place of f of u we can write u bar. So d upon dt of f of u can be written as d upon dt of u bar, and this equals to alpha square minus s square into this can be written as u bar. Where u bar is a function of s and t. So now we are going to apply separation of variable. Here we have del u bar, so we can take this del u bar, u bar in the left hand side. So this will come to the denominator part of del du, du bar, and dt will come to the right hand side. So after applying separation variable we will get du bar upon u bar equals to minus of alpha square s square dt. Now after applying in separation variable, now we will integrate both sides. So on integrating both sides you will get this part as log of u bar, and this part will become minus of alpha square s square t, plus because of this log you will have log c. Now taking this log c to the left hand side you will get log a plus log a minus log b. And we know that log a minus log b is what? Log a upon b. So log u bar minus log c will become log of u bar upon c, and here we have that is minus of alpha square s square t. Now taking this log to the left right hand side you will get u bar upon c equals to e to the power minus of alpha square s square t. Now taking this c to the right hand side you will get u bar. U bar which is a function of s and t. What is u bar? U bar is a function of s and t. So this is going to be c into e to the power minus of alpha square s square t. Let's suppose this is my equation number 1. This is my equation number 1. Now we know that if you put t equal to 0, if you put t equal to 0 in this, that is u bar s comma t, u bar is a function of s comma t equal to this. If you put t equal to 0, then this is going to be u bar, okay, u bar s comma 0. Okay, this is going to be u bar s comma 0, and this equals to c into this whole part will become 1. Why? Because if you put t equal to 0, this will become 0 and e to the power 0 will become 1. Okay, so this part will become 1. Why? Because if you put t equal to 0, this power will become 0, so e to power 0 will become 1. Okay, so c into 1, that is c, and let's suppose this is my equation number 2. Now what I need to do is, yes, simply find the value of c. Okay, if you find the value of c, simply put the value of c here. Okay, and we will apply inverse Fourier transform to get the value of u. Okay, u which is a function of x and t. Okay, so yes, to find the value of c, we will go for Fourier transform. Okay, since we know that the Fourier transform, from Fourier transform we have f of s. Okay, what is f of s? That is f of u. And what is f of u? That is u is a function of x and t. Okay, so this can be written as integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of x into e to the power I s x dx. Okay, this is general formula. Okay, this is general formula for Fourier transform. Now this is what Fourier transform is u bar of s comma t. Okay, u bar of s comma t equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity. What is f of x? That is u. Okay, u is a function of x and t. U bar is a function of s and t. Okay, so u into e to the power I s x dx. Now here the value of t is how much? 0. So we will again put t equal to 0 for this equation, so that we can equate these two and we will get the value of c. Okay, simply put t equal to 0, you will get u bar of s comma 0. Okay, here we had u bar of s comma t, but t equal to 0, so this will become u bar of s comma 0 equals to integration minus infinity to plus infinity u of, here we had x comma t, but on putting t equal to 0, this will become u of, okay, u of x comma 0 into e to the power I s x dx. Now this is what? This is my f of x. Okay, this is what? This is the f of x as per the question. Yes, here you can see in the question it is given. Okay, yes, condition is u at x comma 0, that is at t equal to 0, u will become f of x. Okay, u which is a function of x and t. Okay, u is a function of x and t, and at t equal to 0, u becomes f of x. Okay, so I am applying this here. Okay, so as per the given question, we can say that is u which is a function of x and t, and here at t equal to 0, this will become f of x. So this can be written as integration minus infinity to plus infinity f of x e to the power I s x dx. Now this is what? This is Fourier transform of s. Okay, Fourier transform s. So we can say finally that is u bar of s comma 0 can be written as f bar of f of s. Okay, and let's put this is equation number 3. So you have two equations, that is equation number 2 and 3. From equation number 2 and 3 we can say that is u bar at x comma 0 equal to f of s, and here we had, yes, u bar at s comma 0 we had c. Okay, this equal to c. So combining 2 and 3 we are having, okay, combining 2 and 3 we can say that is c equals to f of s. Okay, now we'll come to the equation number 1. Okay, what is equation number 1? That is u bar, okay, u bar s comma t. U bar is a function of s comma t. This equal to c into e to the power minus of alpha square s square t, and we have the value of c. Okay, now coming to equation number 1, we can say that is u bar at s comma 0. Okay, u bar is a function of s and t equals to, what is c? That is f of s. Okay, that is Fourier transform of s into e to the power minus of s square alpha square t. Okay, now we have this formula, but we want this, that is u. Okay, we have this, but we want this. To get this is the Fourier transform of this. Okay, if u is a function, then this is the Fourier transform of this function. Okay, now we want from Fourier transform to function. It means we need to apply inverse Fourier transform, that is inversion theorem. Okay, so applying inversion theorem, we can say u which is a function of x and t equal to 1 upon 2 pi integration minus infinity to plus infinity u bar of s comma t into e to the power minus of I s x ds. Okay, now simply put the value of this, that is this here. So u which is a function of s, okay, u which is a function of x comma t is equals to 1 upon 2 pi integration minus infinity to plus infinity. What is u bar of s comma t? That is Fourier transform of s into e to the power minus s square alpha square t square. So we can write this here. Okay, that is in place of u bar s comma t, we can write Fourier transform of s into e to the power minus of s square alpha square t into Okay, this part, that is e to the power minus isx ds, and this is my final answer. Okay, thank you so much.